Please start. Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Read the following passage and answer the question that follow.
No, no,
Some words,
candidates, I request you to understand the content while reading itself because we are not having time to revise it again. That is the reason. And similarly, I am requesting our Saha. Shall I read so that you will remember understand it correctly?
yes, sir.
Yeah, all of you.
Read the
If
following.
you Yeah, all of you, if you have a notebook, please note down the important points that we are coming across. The questions are based on this way. What is the goal of the philosophy of education in promoting fairness and equality through educational practices and principles? Then 62, in what capacity does the educator function in the philosophy of education? Remember, kindly follow by listening. 63, in what manner can the philosophy of education influence forthcoming times? 64, in what manner can the philosophy of education be defined? 65, which of the following words is the most similar in its definition as the highlighted word understand, the definition corresponding to its usage in the passage. What is the word given bold? Understand. Okay. Then we go to 66. Which of the following words is most opposite in definition as the highlighted word enterprise, the definition corresponding to its usage? Please note down this word enterprise so that while reading the passage, whenever enterprise comes, we will you can remember that where it is. Number 7, which of the following fills the highlighted blank in the passage? Is there any blank? आजकल ऐसा में भी ब्लैंक भी देना शुरू कर दिया. Yeah. They have started giving blanks. Last 2-3 years, I think they are giving it. Okay. Yeah. These are the 7 questions. I hope you will be remembering the questions. I know it's difficult, but remember. Now let me try to read the passage for all the 3 of you. The philosophy of education is a field of study that seeks to understand the nature, purpose, and methods of education. It involves examining the principles and values that guide educational practices as well as of as well as the social, cultural, and historical context in which education occurs. At its core, the philosophy of education is concerned with the question of what it means to be an educated person and how we can foster that development in others. This requires an understanding of the goals and objectives of education, such as the acquisition of knowledge, the development of critical thinking skills, and the cultivation of ethical and moral values. Moreover, the philosophy of education, close the door, recognizes that education is not a neutral or value free enterprise. Rather, it is shaped by the cultural, social, and political context in which it occurs. Therefore, it is essential to consider the power dynamics that exist within educational institutions and to critically examine the assumptions and biases that underlie educational practices. In practice, the philosophy of education is a dash and ongoing conversation that involves educators, researchers, policy makers, and other stakeholders. Stakeholders, full stop. It provides a framework for reflecting the goals and values of education for making decisions about how best to achieve those goals. Ultimately, the philosophy of education is an essential component of any effort to improve educational outcomes and to create a more just and equitable society. One more word also came. They said it is given in bold. I am not able to see that word. What is that word? Enterprise. Enterprise, where is it coming here? Did you see that अच्छा अच्छा यहाँ पर दिया है. Very good. They have given. Fine. Very good. Now we will go for answering this 61. What is the goal of the philosophy of education in promoting fairness and equally through educational practices and principles? A. To establish proficient members of the community who can contribute effectively. B. To emphasize the importance of personal accomplishment rather than collaborative advancement. C. To create a more and equitable society by advancing impartiality and parity. D. To prioritize individual achievement over collaborative progress. None of the above.
Sir, C. Create a more just, parity, or equitable.
Acha,
Parity.
you want to say 61 is C. Correct. Good. 61 is C. How many others got C? Vaishnav, would you get C?
Yes. Yes, sir. Good. Get it.
What about Vishwanathan?
Sir, Vishwanathan is not here.
Acha, not here. He came, na? Did he come or not? No.
No, sir.
No, he has not come. Acha. Number 62. In what capacity does the educator function in the philosophy of education? A. As a facilitator of knowledge and learning processes. B. As an enforcer of rules and discipline. C. As a passive observer of student progress. D. As a provider of grades and evaluations. C. As a promoter of standard testing. Anyhow, please mark the answer. We will check it up later on. Now, it is paining for me. I request Saha to read. I'm not able to read. Please read, Saha.
In what capacity does the educator function in the philosophy of education? A. As a facilitator of knowledge and learning
No, no, no.
processes.
No. A to ho gaya na. 62 to
Oh,
ho gaya.
acha, 63. Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
In what manner can the philosophy of education influence forthcoming time? By shaping educational policies and practices to meet the evolving needs of society. Option B, by discouraging critical thinking and creativity in learners, hindering their ability to adapt to future challenges. C, by promoting standardized testing as the sole measure of educational success, neglecting other important aspects of learning. Option D, by advocating for a one-size-fits-all approach to education, disregarding individual difference and diverse learning styles. Option E, by prioritizing rote memorizing over conceptual understanding and application of knowledge.
You want to go through some of these words?
The requires an understanding the goals and objective of education, such as acquisition of knowledge, the development of critical thinking skills, and the cultivation of ethical and moral values.
Okay, please mark the answer. Go to 64. Saha.
Sir, please show the question number 63 once again. by promoting memorizing practice to meet your minutes, thinking, creativity, learners, future challenges. Okay, sir. Next one,
64.
64.
Yeah.
In what manner can the philosophy of education be defined? A collection of fundamental beliefs and values directing the implementation of education. B. The spatial configuration of an educational space. C. The analysis of the past of educational practices. D. A particular approach to teaching. E. None of the above.
This word we normally pronounce as spatial,
Spatial.
space, but spelling is T only. Okay, I don't know. Please check the dictionary. If it tells otherwise, correct me. 64.
64 हो
Are
गया
you okay?
इसका
Are you okay? 65.
64 65.
65.
Which of the following words is the most similar in its definition as a highlighted word? Understand the definition corresponding to its usage in the passage. A. Penetrate. B. Misinterpret. C. Comprehend. D. Misconstructure. E.
Mis,
Irresistible.
misconstrue. Misconstrue means misunderstanding.
Misconstrue. Okay.
Misunderstanding. These two will not fit in. B and D will not come.
Okay, sir.
Irresistible also will not come. It has to be anyway comprehend or
Penetrate.
penetrate. We will see the passage. Please read the philosophy.
The philosophy of education is a field of study that seeks to understand the nature, purpose, and methods of education. It involves examining.
That's all. That's all. Okay, please mark the answer for 65. Go to 66.
66. Which of the following words in the most opposite in its definition as the highlighted word enterprise, the definition corresponding to its usage in the passage?
See,
A. Gamble,
even here, I thought it is synonym, but now only
but
after
there are opposite.
Saha reading, only I could understand it is opposite. Please read gamble.
Sir, A. Gamble, B. Company, C. Farm, D. Ambition, and E. Inertia.
Sentence read again. Moreover,
Yes, sir. Moreover, the philosophy of education recognizes that education is not a neutral or value-free enterprise. Rather, it is shaped by cultural, social, and political context in which it occurs.
correct. But we will go to 67. Which of the following?
Which of the following fills the highlighted blank in the passage appropriately? A. Dynamic. B. Frail. C. Effete. D. Important.
ये तो पहली बार सुनते हैं हम ये ऐसा मतलब वर्ड आपने कभी सुना है इफिटी
No, sir. Effete ये नहीं सुना है, sir. Important and feeble.
What about that boy Vaishnav? Have you heard this word before?
Sir, first time I'm hearing this.
Yeah. Effete meaning is affected or overly refined, behaving in a way traditionally associated with women and regarded as inappropriate for a man, no longer capable of effective action, something like that. Negative. Okay, FET, then impotent, then feeble. Which of the, why they are using negative words here? Which of the following fills the highlighted blank in the passage? Dynamic, positive. Frail is negative. FET, negative. Impotent, negative. Feeble, negative. Are Baba, which one will fit into this? Please read the sentence. In practice,
Yes, sir. Uh, in practice, the philosophy of education is a dash and ongoing conversations that involves educated researchers, policymakers, and other stakeholders.
is yeah, is yeah, is yeah. Which word will come? Dynamic आ गया. Is a dynamic नहीं आएगा. Then is yeah. Frail, FET is a
Frail means
important,
something broken, which is fragile, not so strong.
important
I-
is a important नहीं
Important.
है. Important.
Feeble means
अच्छा,
also important. Sir.
yeah.
Feeble is
अच्छा,
also
yeah.
synonym of important.
In the philosophy of education is an important and ongoing conversation. ऐसा आएगा? पता नहीं.
Sir,
What is the
dynamic.
answer? I thought of dynamic only. Is a dynamic and ongoing. Okay. Is a dynamic and an ongoing conversation. Is a dynamics, I thought, but it's a dynamic conversation. If it is like this, is a dynamic conversation, okay, but they are adding it with dynamic and an ongoing conversation. Okay, that alone may come probably. We will see the answers. 61 is C. You have marked C, na 61 already.
Yes, sir.
62 is A.
Yes, sir.
63 is A. 64 is A. 65C, comprehend. 64 A. Yeah, 65 comprehend. 66 answer is given as E. E means kya? None of this. What is that E?
Inertia, sir.
Inertia. Acha, acha, acha. Inertia. Okay. Then 67 is A. Correct, Baba. Dynamic is correct. Super. Good, good, good. I'm happy both of you have been able to get the correct answer. Very good. Now I request Mr. Vaishnav. Vaishnav to read
Yes, sir.
68 to 72. Please read.
Read the following passage and answer the given questions. Some words are highlighted, aid in answering the questions. Time is a fundamental concept that has been debated by philosophers, scientists, and artists for centuries. In its most basic form, time is defined as a measurement of duration, but it also has complex dimensions that related to human perception and cultural influences. From the perspective of physics, time is a relative measure of the motion of objects, and it is defined by the interval between two events. However, this objective definition of time is often at odds with the subjective experience of time by human beings. One of the most significant challenges of understanding time is the perception of time by humans, which can vary based on several factors, including age, mood, and cultural background. For example, a person who is bored may feel that time is passing more slowly than someone who is engaged in an activity they enjoy. Similarly, The perception of time varies across different cultures, with some cultures having a more relaxed attitude towards time, while others place a greater emphasis on punctuality. In addition to these subjective dimensions, time is also an essential aspect of human culture. The measurement of time has allowed humans to organize their lives and create a sense of order in the world. Time is used to regulate social behavior, and it is also a critical factor in economic and political systems. The cultural significance of time is evident in the vast number of idioms and expressions that refer to time in different languages, such as time is money or time flies when you are having fun. Overall, time is a complex concept that has both objective and subjective dimensions. The scientific definition of time is based on physical laws and objective measurements, but it is also influenced by cultural and personal factors that can affect human perception of time.
Yeah. Please read 68.
68. From the perspective of physics, how is time defined? A. Time is subjective measurement of duration. B. Time is an absolute measure of duration. C. Time is relative measure of the motion of objects. D. Time is a constant and unchanging dimension. E. Time is a function of human perception.
Saha, what is the answer for
See,
this? 68?
time is a relative measure of that motion of object.
1 minute. Let me check up. 68. Superb. Good. Very happy. I know Vaishnav will mark it correctly, but I thought whether you know because you are not a physics student. इसलिए आपको टेस्ट किया. Good. Now Vaishnav continue. 69.
69. Which of the following factors can affect human perception of time? A. Cultural background and political systems. B. Mood and level of engagement in activity. C. Degree of proficiency in scientific study. D. Gender and personality traits. E. All of these.
Sir, A, cultural background and political system.
Is it so? What about you, Mr. Vaishnav?
Sir, is it B? Mood and level?
Mood and level engagement. Oh, sorry, sir. He's right. Sir, actually, there was a example of boat. A person is in
Yeah,
boat
yeah.
and think the time is more slow.
69 is
Sorry.
answer B. Super. Super, Baba. Please read 70.
70. What is the significance of measurement of time in human culture? A. It has allowed humans to live their lives in a more organized manner. B. It is measured very precisely using specific tools and algorithms. C. It is relevant to social behavior and administration. D. It has no impact on the economic and political systems. E. It is limited to scientific research and experimentation.
Your sentence mistake. It is measured. ये नहीं आएगा. It is measured. Yeah. Please mark. We'll go for the next one. 71.
71. Which of the following can signify the cultural significance of time according to the passage? A. It has no impact on social behavior or organization. B. It is limited to scientific research and experimentation. C. Its importance has inspired many expressions in many languages. D. It is a function of subjective human perception. E. It is used primarily in artistic expression.
72.
72. Which of the following is the most appropriate synonym of the word emphasis as is?
Please
Sorry.
read.
Which of the following is the most appropriate antonym for the word emphasis as is highlighted in the passage? A. Enhancement. B. Disregard. C. Endeavor. D. Sequence. E. Constriction.
Next. 73 to 77, similar to what we studied yesterday, that column 1, column 2. So you please, I think, Saha, you please
Yes, sir.
you read this. Were you present yesterday when we were discussing about column 1,
No, sir,
column
I
2?
was not there. I
Oh,
joined lately, so I was not there.
but you are familiar with this type of exercise, ना? आप कर सकते हैं. कुछ
Yes, sir,
नहीं है.
I will do.
कॉलम 1 से जो लाइंस दिया है वो
Hmm.
सेंटेंसेस किस का चार साथ में जाएगा. द गवर्नमेंट
Yes,
हैज
sir.
अनाउंस्ड एंड कॉलम 2 से एक लेना है, वो किसका साथ में
Hmm.
जाएगा ऐसा फाइंड आउट करना है. प्लीज रीड
Hmm.
इंस्ट्रक्शन डायरेक्शंस.
In the following question, two columns are given, each containing three phrases or sentences. Choose the option that will connect the phrases to form meaningful and correct sentences. Question number 73, column 1. A. The government has announced. B. As per recent report, the economy. C. Experts are of the opinion that the column 2. D. Government need to implement immediate measures. E. Is showing sign of a fast recovery. F. Great aspiration in our space. Sir,
In
give me
outer
two,
space.
2 minutes,
Yeah,
1
you
or two
can take
minutes.
2
I
minutes.
will try to
2 minutes.
solve
Yeah, great aspirations in outer space.
outer space. सर ए के साथ जाएगा एफ, बी के साथ ई जाएगा एंड सी के साथ डी जाएगा. द गवर्नमेंट हैज अनाउंस्ड ग्रेट एस्पिरेशन इन आवर आउटर स्पेस. As per recent report, the economy is showing sign as a fast recovery. Experts are of the opinion that the government need to implement immediate measures.
Hare Baba. Vaishnav, what are you doing? What are the answers you are giving? Here they are giving like this. Only B and E, then C and D.
And A and F होगा
Then
क्या सर?
then
Yes sir.
AD,
A D.
government has announced, no, that is not coming.
A
Then
and F.
C and F, that is also not correct. Only B and D, आपने सही बताया. As per the recent economy, uh,
Is
government
showing.
needs to implement. Government needs to improve. Is showing आपने बोला था, लेकिन I think this goes well. As per recent reports, the economy. Oh, correct. What you told is right. BE is correct. BE आएगा. B तो कई जगह पर नहीं दिया. हाँ, इधर दिया BE.
Hmm.
Then CD. Correct. I think that only will go. मेरा ख्याल से ये will go. Let us see what happens. 73 A. Correct, Baba. So very good. Let me give the answers for other questions also. We were looking into 67 dynamic. 68 is C. 69 is Bombay. 70 is A. 71 is C. 72 is Bombay. 73 is A. That is what we were thinking. Na? Good.
Yes sir.
73 is A. Good. You projected correctly. Now go to 74. We will give this chance to Vaishnav. Vaishnav, you read and find out. Acha, there are some more questions like this. Are bhai? 75, 76, 77. Oh, good. Then we let next one, having told, let him do it. Afterwards, let him do 2, 3, balance 2, 3. You can try. Saha. So, what is your name? Vaishnav. Please start. 74.
74. Column 1A. The police have recently launched a massive. B. The Minister of Agriculture has announced. C. The educational institution are facing. Column 2. A campaign to curb and prevent cybercrime. E. A new policy to determine minimum support price. F. Protesting against the fees hikes in recent years.
The choices you see.
A and
With
D,
the
A and D, A and
A
D.
and
The police have recently launched a massive campaign to curb and prevent cybercrime. AD होगा सर, D का जो ऑप्शन है BE and AD आ रहा है. Minister of Agriculture.
B is
Sir, B and E, BE. Only BE and AD.
that's what you think. Acha, what about Vaishnav?
Yes, sir. B and E is coming. Minister of Agriculture has announced a new policy to determine minimum support price.
And
The
B is
education
correct.
institution are facing.
B
C.
is correct.
B is correct, but
I think there is one more one. C F आएगा ना क्या?
no, sir. Education institution are
Education.
facing. Protesting is facing and protesting is coming, so it is not.
So that is not correct.
so
So it is
answer would
not.
be D.
If it had been given, the educational
Sir,
institutions are
B and
facing
AD is coming. Sir, answer is D. BE and AD.
Acha, answer is D. 74 is D. Super, Baba. Super, super. Good. Vaishnav, good. Now we will go to 75 Vaishnav.
75.
Column 1.
Column 1A. The majestic mountain range stretched as far. B. In the aftermath of the pandemic. C. Despite several rounds of negotiations. Column 2. D. The two countries failed to reach a resolution on the trade dispute. E. Pang of sadness as she said goodbye to her friend. F. So company has decided to relocate its manufacturing facilities. Yes, sir.
C and D.
What is the
Uh,
answer?
Despite
Option
several
B.
rounds of negotiation, the two countries failed to reach a resolution on the trade dispute. CD. The majestic mountain range stretch as far. इससे तो कोई जा नहीं रहा है. सर आंसर मुझे लग रहा है कि बी होगा. C and D only.
Only B होगा. Only B.
Yes, sir.
Choice B. You are telling choice B, na?
Yes, sir.
1 minute. I will not show it to you. You told 75, na? 75
Yes,
is
sir.
Bombay. Correct. Super, Baba. Good. Very good. Very happy. I am very, very happy. Both of you are doing very well, Baba. Now, I would request Saha to continue with 76 and 77. 76. Continue कर दीजिए.
76. Column 1. A. Although he had no prior experience in the field. B. The athletes trained tirelessly to prepare for the C. The children giggled as they played in the column 2. D. The company's stock price continued to plummet. E. Many investors are bullish on the prospect of on the teach sector. If F. He managed to turn the company around in just a year.
Okay. Are you ready with the answer? We'll go for the next one.
Sir, 1 minute,
77.
sir. 1 minute. Uh,
Acha, you have to see the answers. Correct. You have to see here AD, AD, ADCE, AF, BD, CF. ऐसा में भी मैच करना है ना.
sir. Although he had no prior experience in the uh, field for the company's stock price continued to plummet.
Plummet means coming down.
Yes, sir. So उनके
That is
पास
that is not
although
that is not that's not a correct sentence. AD correct नहीं आएगा.
नहीं होगा. Sir, A and F होगा. Although he had no prior experiences in the field, he managed to turn the company around in just a year. A and F. C,
Correct.
option C.
Then only that is the answer. I think so. Okay. Good.
Mm.
We'll go for 77.
Despite column 1, despite the mountain in the distance look majestic. B, I have to wake up early tomorrow for. C, the policymakers' decision to hike taxes. Column 2. D, many consumers continue to remain loyal to the brand. E, the company has decided to launch a new product. The line. F, has drawn criticism from several quarters. Despite
You go with the answers.
yes, 1 minute, sir.
Go with the answers.
The policymakers' decisions high taxes. उसके बाद मैंने सर पॉलिसी मेकर सी से कौन सा जा रहा है सी विथ ऑलवेज गो विथ एफ एक ही ऑप्शन है सी एंड एफ हैज ड्रॉन नो द पॉलिसी मेकर डिसीजन टू हाइक टैक्सेस समझ में नहीं है कंपनी आई हैव टू वेक अप अर्ली फॉर मेनी कंज्यूमर कंट्रोल आई डोंट नो सर थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है
No. Not difficult. I think Vaishnav can tell me. Vaishnav?
The P and F, the policymakers' decision to hike taxes has drawn criticism from several quarters.
Correct. Then
Sir, only that. Only C and F.
will not BE go? I have to wake up
I have to
early
wake up
tomorrow.
early tomorrow for the company has decided.
Launch a new product online. I think so. The answer will be B.
I have to wake up early tomorrow for the company has decided. Sir, is it a correct sentence? I have to wake
Let
up
us
early
see.
tomorrow.
Yeah. 77 is Delhi only. Correct.
Sir.
I think what you two people told is correct. 77 is Delhi. 76 is C. Previous one is C. And uska paile B. Okay. I think we have answered all. Good. Excellent. I thought that this will go, BE will go. Oh, if BE alone goes, then this will not come. That's correct. What you have done is correct. That is not a correct sentence. BE, I have to wake up early tomorrow for the company has decided to launch a new product line. I was thinking I am an employee of the company and I am in charge of launching it. So I thought that will come. Sentence is not wrong very much. Anyhow, we will go to 78 to 82. Saha.
yes sir In each of the question given below, 4 words are given in the bold. These 5 words may or may not be in their correct positions. The sentence is then followed by option with the correct combination of words that sounds interchange with each other in word to make the sentence grammatically and contextually correct. Find the correct combination of the words that replace each other. 78. The idea of mindfulness has become increasingly popular. A. Among people seeking. B. To improve. C. Stress reduce. Their well being. The idea of mindfulness has become increasingly popular. The ideas of meditation require A. Then C. D. There.
Yes. Next, Vaishnav, you got the answer?
Yes, sir.
What is the answer?
Option C. D, C.
D and C. Correct.
Yes.
The idea of mindfulness has become increasingly popular among people seeking to reduce stress and improve their well-being. साहब आपको क्यों आए पता नहीं?
सर ये एक बार समझा दीजिए ना ये कैसे करना होगा
इधर
और ये
देखिए,
सेंटेंस रीअरेंजमेंट
the idea of mindfulness has become increasingly popular. This sentence is going correctly. Among people, correctly. Seeking, that is also right only. Seeking to reduce stress and improve their well-being.
okay okay
Improve,
interchange will be there.
improve stress,
their
improve stress आएगा, improve stress आएगा,
no
and
no sir to
ये
improve
तो
stress नहीं आएगा to reduce stress and improve their well-being समझ में आया sir.
yeah. Now Vaishnav, read 70. अच्छा, Saga
Now
only was
17.
reading. Who was reading
Yes
it?
sir
Saga.
I am
Saga, continue. Go ahead quickly.
the team's opponent A in the championship were ultimately unsuccessful. B as they lost the final. C game to their effort. D.
Hello. Good morning. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? இல்ல அதாவது அந்த உங்க போன் இருக்குல்ல அதாவது இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் வந்திருக்குல்ல அந்த பேஜ் எடுத்துட்டு
Okay. Now we will go for the next question. 80. Saga.
தலையாட்டுற மாதிரி
She had to decide it A between helping B to the party or going C out her parents, but she ultimately chose D on the former.
அந்த அந்த பாட்டு 2 கை வச்சுட்டு தோணையே லீவு.
She had decided helping to the party or going
She had decided between helping
to the party.
or choose out
Helping.
her parents, but she ultimately going on the farmer.
Okay, sir.
थोड़ा तकलीफ है, I don't know. You decide. She had to choose between helping. She had to choose between helping, that is D, and between helping to the party or going out her parents, but she ultimately decided on the farmer, something like that. Okay, we'll see the answer afterwards. 81. Come, Saha.
Kerala is in A. Some of the relaxations. B. It has granted C. Earlier today, in line with the staggered revoke D of lockdown.
Okay, 82.
Vijay Mallya had against A. To the High Court appeal. B. His extradition to India at this C. In February hearing D. Year. Vijay Mallya had hearing against
Vijay Mallya had appealed
appealed
to the High
Okay, sir,
Court
appealed to the High
against
Court.
his extradition. B and A is correct.
Okay, sir.
To India at a hearing in February this year. This one, C, D, and B will come. Okay, we'll see the answers.
Yes, sir.
76 हो गया, 77 भी होने वाला है ना. 77 is Delhi, 78 is C, 79 Delhi, 80 Bombay, 81 C, 82 D. What I told you is right. 82 is Delhi. Correct. Now, Vaishnav, please continue with this. 83 to 85.
Directions 83 to 85. A word has been given in each question and used in the sentence given below. Identify the statements where the word has been used in contextually and grammatically correct manner. If the word has been used incorrectly in all the statements, mark none of these as your answer. 83. Consistent. 1. The consistent models of economic growth have led to unsustainable patterns of natural resource exploitation. B. She is one of the team's most consistent players. C. 3. There is consistent evidence of climate change deriving from socially constructed vulnerabilities.
84.
Sir, 1 second, sir. Sir, can you scroll? Yes, sir.
'84.
84 vulnerable. 1. The Mahanadi Delta is among the most vulnerable deltas in the world. 2. In the study, villages reported issues of vulnerable agriculture production. 3. Collaboration between groups that is vulnerable to both parties should be promoted.
'85.
Sir, 1 second. 85 prominent. 1. The water availability and quality have been one of the most prominent issues. 2. Development plans have increasingly diverted water to industrial areas at the prominent of rural communities. 3. The gender gap in education is less prominent in the Delta region than in other areas of Odisha.
Yes, Saha 86 and 87.
Yes, sir.
It's a very good paper. Later on, I will give this paper in our group. You please work out this and see. You can enjoy it. 86.
Run out of. We need to go to the store because we have run out of milk. B. During the power outage, we ran out of candles and had to use a flashlight instead. C. The marathon runner ran out of energy and could not finish the race. Option A, only A. Option B, only B. Option C, only C. D, only A and C. E, all of the above.
87.
Come up with A. Can you come up with a better solution? B. We come up with the beach yesterday and it was so hot. C. She came up with a brilliant idea for the project. Option A. Only A. B. Only A and C. Option C. Only C. Option D. Only C and D. And E. Only B.
Bobre, how to be that? I think it is a very big paper, Baba. Uri Baba, I think they have given 40 questions, 61 to 100. अरे बाबा बहुत टायर हो जाएगा इतना क्वेश्चंस देते हैं 40 क्वेश्चंस दे दिया where are we now we have come up to this 87 correct so we will stop with this today and maybe tomorrow morning when we can start with this 89 to 100 there are about 12 more questions we can do it tomorrow and
Sir, it is
continue with
which year question paper?
latest last year का पेपर है
IDBI Bank.
Anja, Anji. So I have to give you the answers for what we have worked out so far. We had stopped with 92 na. Last answer कितना तक दिया है हमने?
Yes, sir. Till 82 you have marked.
Then 83 is Delhi, 84 is C, 85 is C, 86 is E, 87 Bombay, 88 is C,
Yes, sir. Till
18
87.
only. Na?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we will stop with that. We will continue tomorrow. In morning, we will do this 87 to 100, 13 questions first, and then we will take some synonyms, antonyms like that. We'll finish it off. And that will be Wednesday. Yeah. I think you two people will do well in English. English wise, I think most of you will score, even if you score low marks. How many questions? 50 questions. English.
50 questions, sir. Yes, sir.
Even if you score less and less, you will score 30 marks or 35 marks. That will be a good score for you. Best wishes. We will close with this. We will meet today evening for you. I told you 5:45. That only will be helpful for me because I could listen to the Patanjali Sutra from 7:30 India time to 8:10 India time. I was able to listen to that today.